What's up, nerds?
And there we are. Our camera looks super fucking low right now.
It is. Who's fucking with our stuff?
I had to lower it the other day because it comes like, there we go. That's too high.
Well, it bounces back a little.
That's garage ceiling.
Well, that's why we have green lights. Yeah. Things aren't moving the way they should.
You gotta like squeeze the thing in the back.
You know what? It's fine.
It's fine. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, it's fine.
It is Monday night. You know what? This right here, not gonna be the worst thing about this evening.
Oh no.
No, the movie is by far
Yeah.
the worst thing about this fucking evening.
I'm really sad because like this could have been good, and there are good things in it.
Yes, I will say I like the idea. There was an I know why. Hold on. Sorry.
What?
Oh no, wait. No, this should be fine. Don't make me rent this piece of shit on fucking. There we go. We're fine. Everything's fine.
What are you doing?
Why is it doing this? I don't want to spend another $4 on this fucking movie.
Is it because you watched it once already?
No, it's like I have it for 48 hours.
Oh.
Anyway, we're talking. Yeah,
try it again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rent it on Amazon.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're watching the shitty Nightmare on Elm Street, folks. The
It's
2002. It is fucking criminal. It's criminally bad. But I was gonna say I like the concept of like doing like a Freddy character without the goofy comedy like part to it. Do like a straight, serious, like terrifying take. And not that the original wasn't terrifying.
The first movie had a lot less laugh in it. I think a lot of people forget that.
Yeah. We talked about that when we did it on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the character of Freddy Krueger got outlandish, and he got like more and more cartoonish the further the movies went on. But this, like the idea that they're going for here, like let's do a modern take, let's change the character a little bit. I like that they didn't try to do the same makeup on just a different guy. I like it.
It came out better, in my opinion. Like, I don't know.
It looks like a real burn victim.
Yes, but it looks more Fire Marshal Bill-ish than like
a little
than it should.
A little. Yeah. He does want to show me something. Yeah. But like, there was a lot that they could have done with this to make it really good, and they didn't. And I think one of the biggest gripes that I have is that it's introducing all these characters that I don't care about.
Yes.
They don't give anybody like real personality other than the two edgy characters who wind up being, Quentin and Nancy.
Yeah.
Everybody else is throwaway. And there's like no... The original has this like grit to it. This like... It has a grindhouse quality to it.
Yeah.
Which you get from Wes Craven because that's where he comes from. Like that movie, even though there's a couple parts that are like goofy or whatever, it makes you feel like a little dirty, a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, like uneasy. Like yeah.
This doesn't so much have that. This is like the same thing that I talked about with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's like clean and polished.
Yes.
And I don't think that's the approach for this.
Yeah. And like with Texas Chainsaw Massacre also, like if you're going to call yourself a Nightmare on Elm Street, like you have to bring fucking A-game everything.
Yeah.
This movie does not bring A-game anything.
I do appreciate what they did in practical. CG was fucking atrocious.
Piss fucking poor CG.
Yeah.
The scene in like where like he's coming through
Freddy
the wall.
they did it practical the first time, and it looked amazing.
It looked amazing in 1984, and you fuckers couldn't even do it half as good.
In 2010?
Yeah, you got to be shitting me.
By the way, it like before yesterday, if you'd asked me when this came out, I would have told you like 5 or 6 years ago.
No, 2010, yeah.
That's
Although I could have sworn I saw this with Amanda at the drive-in, and this is 3 years before I met her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking 20, like that doesn't seem right. Like it doesn't.
No.
It does not
This
feel
movie's
like
15 years old.
it does not feel like this came out that long ago.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah.
But this movie, yeah, it's just soulless, whereas the original one has a fucking soul to it that you can just feel. Which will parallel. I will parallel anyway in the not the crapshoot later on.
Okay.
Yeah, because I saw a fucking movie this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sinners.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We'll get there.
But anyway, yeah, like it's just fucking the other like. Well, there's two other big sins. Hi, buddy. How you doing? One, it just doesn't justify its existence. Like it doesn't. It tries to do things different than the original, but it feels like it's just checking boxes off of the original instead of making a story that like is in the vein of the original.
Yeah,
it's just like, okay, we have this character named Nancy. You know, this character is named for this character.
Yeah.
Okay, we did this. Like this scene kind of resembles this scene in the original. Okay, we did this.
Yeah.
And it's just there's just nothing to this fucking movie. It's just there's just nothing satisfying about it.
Yeah. It you know what? It really does feel like a list. It's like a list of check boxes that they were just trying to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
super disappointing, man. Exactly, Thor.
Like, you know, okay, you're gonna change Freddy's story. All right, cool. I'm down with that. You know, like you got to make it a little more intense. So, you know, like we'll make him a child molester instead of a child killer.
That's the other mistake I think this movie made.
But yeah, like that's a darker turn.
We'll go back to that though. Yeah.
That's a darker turn, but I don't think it justifies itself for the movie because like the original Freddy Krueger is like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
You know, like he's killing kids. And nobody knew who he was until they found him. Right?
Yeah.
So like, okay, that makes sense because he's this monster boogeyman, and then he enters your dreams later because, you know, like he was a monster in real life and he becomes a monster now. In this, when he's a child molester, and it like he comes through in their dreams because they're basically like giving him power through reliving the trauma.
Yeah.
Is a good way to tell the same story, but it just like it falls flat.
Yeah.
Because they don't give it enough attention, I don't think.
Yeah. But by making him explicitly a child molester though, I think like it takes the creepiness factor like from like, you know, from like fantastical creepiness to like real life ickiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like ew.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like whereas in like, you know, in the original like it was always implied that you know they said he's a child murderer like but we know what was going on. Yeah.
I think the original kind of storyline they were going to go with was like a child molester. But
yeah, I think they decided to dial it back.
Yeah.
What justifies the clause in this one? I don't think they ever do.
It doesn't because he's not a child killer. He's a child molester. Like,
yeah.
Why does he have a glove then?
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought about that.
Like you see, like the remnants of the glove in the basement. Like they were looking through shit and they were finding like the finger pieces.
Yeah, but like explain.
But, like why was he making that then?
Yeah.
Was he going to move on to killing kids?
Like it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for me, like it just coming back to like everything he was saying and like it's just ew, like oh gross.
Yeah.
So I think
because that takes the line like I'm your boyfriend now from being like cheeky, creepy to being like, oh, that's fucking gross now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she like this one part where she says like fuck you to him and he's like, ooh, that sounds good. Like
yeah.
Like oh
yeah.
Oh, like yeah, no.
And it's not the good uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a line. Nancy had the claw marks on her back. Yeah.
But, like, tell us, like, you know, because any human can make claw marks with their fucking nails.
Yeah. It's a pile of check boxes.
Yeah. We
like,
did this.
Okay.
We did this.
Iconic kill. We'll have those. You know, like, because they hit the one girl being thrown around the room, and then the one boyfriend being blamed for it.
Yeah.
Check.
Nancy in the bathtub with the fingers coming up.
Nancy in the bathtub. Check. That same girl who got killed first being dragged in the body bag in the school. Check.
The dumb ending with the mom getting killed for no reason. Check.
Well, yeah, that's just to set up a sequel.
Yeah.
Which
thankfully this didn't get.
Well, that's because everyone hated it, but it was like okayed for sequels.
God.
And then when they tried it, they like referenced the Glenn murder in the first one. You know, with all the fucking blood exploding out of the bed.
Yeah.
With her coming down out of the ceiling with like the flow of blood that looked atrocious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like discredit him for like.
No, Jackie Earle Haley did a really good job at this character. Like he took what he was given and he did a really good job. Did the most he could
with it. Yeah. You just can't polish a turd. Like fucking.
Yeah.
It's just. You know, they're just checking boxes. They're not worrying about writing a fucking compelling story.
Yeah. And that's a big part of the original. Like, you had a good story, and you had the creepy, and you had the scares. Like, this is just going for the creepy and the scares.
Yeah. And it also has that same look of, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where everything has, like, a green filter, and, like, everything is, like, you know, dripping water and fucking just sticky looking.
Yeah, it's just the era.
Yeah.
I do like some of the shot setups. I like some of the transitions. Like when I forget where she is exactly, but the whole
wet bag.
Yeah, the whole scenery like twists into the basement or the boiler room.
Yeah,
like that looked good. Like it sucks, man, because there is real potential in this movie.
It's just they didn't find it.
They didn't do it. Like this opening scene in the diner is actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like they set it up. Like everything starts great, and it's just downhill from there.
Yeah.
I like that they kept some of the original music because it's just like super iconic.
Yeah.
That's like if they did the Candyman sequels and didn't have, you know, like Helen's theme or whatever. Like it's got to be in there.
I'm trying to think of like another thing I can say good about this. I really can't say much good about it, honestly.
No.
It's just not like there's good actors in it. Like they're just not. Everything's just not clicking. It's just fucking
absolute waste of Clancy Brown.
Yeah. Clancy Brown is in this movie. Like, I did the research but a half hour ago, and quite frankly, forgot he was in this movie until you just said it right now.
Yeah. He's got what, like 2 minutes of screen time?
Yeah. Why go for like that big of a name for that small of a part? Like,
yeah. Yeah. I do like the idea of like the micro naps that they wind up having, or like the micro dreams.
Yeah.
You know, that's the fun thing that you can do. Like, you know, there's been a lot more sleep research done. Introduce new things that into the fold of the nightmare movies.
Yeah.
That works. Cool. Like that's cool. There's little blips of Freddy doing a thing, not just like a full-on dream.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah,
it's fun and it's interesting.
Yeah, like like some of the cool things are like towards the end when like Nancy is like running away from him and she runs onto the red carpet and then like it slowly just turns to liquid underneath her. I thought that was a fucking cool scene too. Like but then they just don't build anything cool around like one or two cool scenes.
Yeah.
And then like I was gonna say this is like a post like Inception world. like a good way to justify your movie about like, you know, shit, people being killed in dreams. Like, have big trippy fucking dream sequences, like where you're having these big fights with Freddy instead of just like these shitty, like, most of them don't even look good. Like, you have like the Katie Cassidy one where it's like she's in school and she's like, oh wait, I'm dreaming, and then just like poof, everybody disappears, and then like it's just, I don't know, it's just stupid. Like, you could have done so much more with this. Like,
they did better in the later Nightmare movies. Like,
yeah,
you know, like obviously they got goofy, but they were creative. You know, like they're fucking huge and imaginative.
Yeah,
you know, like a fucking video game fight with him was great. You know, like people pretending to be rock stars because that's their dream. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
the kid being a superhero, I think in like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was the wizard character from
Dream
Warriors.
Dream Warrior, yeah.
Ah, man.
There's a bunch of stuff they cut out too.
I imagine.
Was that the good stuff?
What I, you know, a thing that's like a double-edged sword. This movie moves really fast.
I will say that it is brief, thankfully.
Like, I don't know what the actual time on it is, but
it's a $1:35, so probably like $1:27 without the credits.
Yeah, dude, like it flew by. Like it didn't feel at all like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's to its detriment. Because everything is just so fast paced, and like it's like one thing jumps to another, jumps to another, jumps to another.
Yeah, there's no depth to anything. Like,
yeah, nothing marinates. Like it's just going by too fast.
Oh, first time chatter.
Oh, welcome. We didn't really get too many classic Freddy lines. The two classic lines that are like the quotable lines from this are just taken from other movies.
Yeah.
I'm your
again checking a box. Like,
right. I'm your boyfriend now, and talk about a wet dream. Those are two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even pick up on that second one.
Yep.
And then,
yeah. But it just, I'm just sad. Really, like.
Of what? Oh, we just missed the shitty CGI wall scene. Thank
Frighteners
God.
did it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, Frighteners did it just about the same.
The fucking video cassette box of the Frighteners did it better than they did in this movie. Because it was one of those lenticular motion things.
It was awesome.
Oh, man.
I didn't want to see this when it first came out.
Yeah, it was just one of those, like,
and I was
know
right.
This is going to suck.
Like,
yeah.
I haven't, this was the first time I'd seen it. Hydrate.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
So this was the first time I've seen it. And
oh, really?
I'm glad I didn't see it when it first came out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, I saw this at the drive-in, and like I think I was ready to fucking leave like halfway through.
Yeah.
For TJ.
Because I would have been watching this for like my entertainment, and I would have been trying to get like my money's worth out of this movie, and I'm really glad that like the first time I have to watch this, I have to watch it to be critical and not really think about like, am I having a good time watching this? Because I really like I wasn't having a bad time.
But you weren't having a good time either, probably, I'm going to say.
No.
That also barely came into play in this, too. The whole, like, nursery rhyme thing.
It was in it.
Yeah, they again, checked the box.
When they were, like, flashing back to the nursery school or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, this is just so...
fucking soulless is what it is.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Really, that's what it is.
There's no, like, personal... like, the person making it clearly doesn't have a personal love, like... driving them to make the movie. It's just like, we have the rights, let's just fake some, fucking make some money on it.
Dude, it's another Michael Bay joint.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. You're right. He produced it.
Yeah,
like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. But he did Friday the 13th, didn't he? The remake of that. I think he produced that one.
I think you're right. Yeah. Mr. Krabs impressions the whole time.
I can confirm that she was. Yeah. Oh no, me Freddy.
Yeah, like this is
It's just soulless shit from the era of soulless shit.
Yeah. It is peak like 2000s era like horror movies basically.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like you said, it's shiny fucking, and it's just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I was just I just really just fucking disappointed with the whole thing. You know, like I was watching it and I was trying to be open-minded, right? Because like it's got some good actors in it. It's got, you know, like it's got Freddy fucking Krueger in it, right? Like it's got to be a certain level of something. It isn't. I think, and I don't want to say it's like because they changed too much about it, because I'm open to them changing the thing.
Change enough for any reason. Like it's just again, it goes back to they were just okay. We got to do this. We got to do this.
Yeah,
we got to do this.
Yep.
Yeah, let's throw some ratings on this and start moving on, because this is just painful.
All right, so what is the qualifier for rewatchability? Like
5.
I won't want. No, I know the number. But like, is it I will not choose to put this on, or it's like I will not watch this no matter what? Because if this was on and like somebody turned this on, I'm not gonna argue.
I will say 5 is I'll
not choose to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, then this is a 4.
Yeah, I don't want to go down to. I was thinking like 3-5, but that puts it in like really, really bad.
Yeah,
and it's not really, really bad. It's just not really good or
it's not
good.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's just bland and just again soulless.
Yeah,
like there's just no reason for this to exist. Like it's just it's just frustrating. So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go 4 as well. Just like.
I'm a firm believer that you don't remake good movies, right? Like you remake movies that had the potential to be really, really good, and they like either didn't have the funding or the technology or the whatever. You know, like you remake a movie that was like almost there, and then you improve on it. You don't take a classic that everyone loves, that nobody has a problem with, and just throw modern shit on top of it.
Let's zhuzh it up for the kids these days.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's just garbage, man. Like,
Oh, yeah, Sammy makes a good point. If the notion of watching it again ever crosses your mind for any reason, it has met the minimum threshold for rewatchability.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's very scientific.
Yeah, if you ever go like, maybe I'll check that movie out again.
But I wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't, though. Like, if somebody, like, again, if it was on, like, you know, we're watching horror movies in a group or something.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say, like, oh, we got to turn this off. I would just say, like, this fucking blows.
Yeah.
And if somebody says, well, I want to see it, like, okay, like, you've been warned.
It's watchable. It is watchable. But, like, I can't imagine somebody, A, thinking this is ever going to be better than the original.
Yeah.
Or B, like, exciting enough to want to see again.
Like, nobody's ever going to say, man, like, this is my favorite horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's anybody who can say that.
No. And I have to point out one thing that wasn't it Jackie Earl Haley?
Yeah.
What he does when he's Freddy, like, he's got that menace to him, which is like he has to have it. But then he does that like tick thing where he like scrapes the knives together.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, because that's something like Freddy like maybe did once or twice. You know,
yeah.
Just like as like a joke. He does it as like a tick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing they never justify is the hat. Like, they show him wearing it like for like a second when they first introduce him as a gardener.
Yeah.
And then, like, for the rest of the time when you see him, he's never wearing that hat. Like, when he gets killed, he's not wearing that hat.
Right.
So, like, why the fuck does he come back with the hat?
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't killed with the glove either, but...
Came back with the glove, yeah.
But Freddy wasn't even, like, the original Freddy wasn't even killed with a glove on. I don't know. It's just like a part of his persona that he brought back with him.
I think it was another like wasted opportunity too. If you want to make it like different from the original, have something like more in depth with like the parents. Maybe like there's like a fucking group of like witches or something who cursed like Freddy like as they're killing him, and that's why he fucking comes back. Like they banish him, but it only like, you know, it sends him to the dream world instead of killing him. Like do something like that. Like make it a little fucking different.
That's spicy, but I don't think that's
like, I don't know.
That doesn't quite work for me.
Don't base the whole movie on it, but
yeah,
like,
I see you spitballing the idea.
Yeah, like throw it in there if you want to make it different in some way.
I think if he was really innocent, it would have been a bold twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was that question for like 5 minutes or so, like, is this something that the kids made up, or like, did this really happen?
Yeah.
And then they answer the question instantly.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Let it linger. Let it marinate.
Like, have that be a reveal at the end. Like,
this drives me crazy, and I'm going to sound like a fucking super old, crotchety man. Surprise, surprise. This movie was made for people who don't have attention spans.
Yeah.
This was made for the 2010 crowd of people who just wanted Hostel. They wanted, like, I don't want to think about my movie. I just
give me
good
looking people and then like a kill every so often to keep me interested.
That's what this is. This is paint by numbers.
iPad kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think like having him be innocent, that would have been the way to justify this movie's existence. Like,
yeah, because now it's a revenge.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's a justified revenge, not just I'm mad because I got caught because I was fucking your kids.
No, yeah, your kids accused me of fucking them and I didn't. Like, have that be the fucking thing. Make this interesting in any way.
Yeah. And then you can go on like bring the parents in, and now they're like, oh my god, did we kill an innocent man? Like,
yeah,
it doesn't have to just be the teenagers. Like,
yeah, like explore the space, man. Fucking
yeah.
All right. Oh, hey, we have a button for this.
Yeah, let's do trivia.
Let's do some trivia.
Instead of just ranting about how bad this movie is.
Keep doing that.
Not to bother
it's pretty
you.
fucking bad.
Yeah.
You know what? I just like
Is this thing still as low as it goes? Is overhead?
It's at like 30%.
Yeah.
I can bring it down.
Yeah. See what happens. Just play with the space.
Again, explore the space. Yeah. Here we go. Do your thing.
Yeah. All right. Freddy's sweater was knitted by Judy Graham, the same woman who knitted Freddy's sweater in the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right.
So that's fun. Kyle Gallner suffered a cut to his abdomen when the glove Jackie Earle Haley had been wearing failed to bend back down, leaving one of the knives still extended. Haley didn't realize this until the scene was finished.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Also, why are they sharp?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, pardon me. Yeah, it's a little darker. We're at 29%. We were at 35.
That's fine. The Freddy gloves were the most protected prop on the set. Previous films had issues with the gloves being stolen. Most notorious was a glove that was stolen from one of the films and appeared in Evil Dead 2 hanging in a shed.
The script certainly wasn't the most protected fucking thing on the set, that's for sure.
Yeah. You know, I didn't know that glove in Evil Dead 2 was a real one. I thought it was.
That is pretty crazy.
I thought it was just like a replica.
Yeah. That is a real fuck you, though.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like, I got you.
Well, they had a fun rivalry going because like what was it in Evil Dead 1? There was a Hills Have Eyes poster.
All right, yeah.
And then in Nightmare on Elm Street, I think they were watching Evil Dead. And then Evil Dead 2, they had the glove.
All right.
All kinds of shit. Heather Langenkamp, who played Nancy in Nightmare on Elm Street from 1984, was offered a cameo but declined. She would have played the waitress in the opening diner scene.
Yeah, good call, Heather.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, oh, can we have your blessing? Like, no.
Again, they would have just been checking a box.
Yeah. Well, here's another one. Robert Englund gave his personal blessing to Jackie Earle Haley to replace him as Freddy, saying, "The torch has been well passed."
Yeah, he's not the problem.
Yeah.
Like, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
What he had to work with, on the other hand, not
It
so
wasn't,
much.
Wasn't so good, no.
Yeah.
Rooney Mara hated being in this movie so much that she almost quit acting.
Yeah, she would have been just fine if she quit acting, if you knew anything about the Rooney Mara family.
Yeah?
I forget what her real name. I think her real name is like Patricia or something, but she changed her name to Rooney Mara because her mother's maiden name is Rooney, as in like Rooney's who own the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think, and then the Maras as in the Maras who own the New York Giants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
Just swell.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The school board president of one of the two high schools in the movie was filming at allowed the movie to be filmed there under the condition that no death scenes were being filmed inside of the school.
Okay.
I guess? What does it matter?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. But anyway. After the film's financial success, the studio greenlit production on a sequel, and Jackie Earle Haley began discussions regarding his salary and possible storylines. However, the massive critical and fan backlash brought the plans to an end. Finally, bitching gets things done.
Yeah.
Like this had a huge box office run.
Did it really?
It did. Because everybody was so excited because it had been...
Yeah,
like,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
One was the last...
New Nightmare was probably the last
Well,
one.
New Nightmare was the last...
No, Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah, but then Freddy vs. Jason was what, 2003? 4, 5?
4, maybe?
Something like that.
Let's see.
I'm just thinking back to the soundtrack, and I'm like, this is like single-digit 2000s.
I mean, Jay and Silent Bob are in it, so it's got to be early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2003.
2003. I was off.
Ooh. But yeah, like, because it, yeah.
Movie's 22 years old.
Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. This movie's 15 years old. Which, by the way, I hated.
TJ coming through.
Ooh-wee. I hated Freddy vs. Jason.
That was also not good, yeah.
For a lot of the same reasons.
Yeah, it was soulless and just
glitzy and cash in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this made a lot of money because people were like, let's watch a Freddy Krueger movie. Like everybody was like chomping at the bit for some Freddy.
Yeah.
And they got this.
You feed us this dog shit. To quote Will Ferrell, to paraphrase Will Ferrell.
Uh-huh. I got a belly full of white dog shit.
You drop this shit on me?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. When the prop department designed the glove, they built dozens of models, some of which had claws on all 5 fingers, which is not new.
No, yeah.
They did that in New Nightmare.
That's right, yeah.
And I hated it.
Yeah.
Fucking hated it. But it kind of made sense in that because that Freddy is like a demon, so he doesn't really need like dexterity in that hand to be able to grab shit.
Yeah, he just sprouts him out of his hand.
He just needs to kill you with it.
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton and Steve Buscemi were considered to play Freddy Krueger, and either one of those is fucking awful for this.
Yeah, definitely Steve Buscemi. Billy Bob Thornton, like, maybe could have pulled it off.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We're talking about the dude in 2010. This is the dude playing Bad Santa at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have just been like, drunk Freddy, basically. Like, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, this had the largest theatrical release of any film in the Nightmare series, playing on about 4,700 screens. That's a lot.
I saw this at the drive-in.
Adjusted for inflation, the original Nightmare on Elm Street would have cost $2.3 million to make in 2010 and grossed $119 million in the 2010s. The remake had a budget of about $35 million and made $116 million. So the original would have been cheaper and made more money.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's such a better movie.
Yeah. Yeah, like, why, playing studio executive here, why wouldn't you fucking throw a little bit more at the things that count for this? Like the script. Hire a fucking solid writer who's going to deliver on it. Like,
Yeah.
And not just a fucking make it look like a cash grab.
So there were... This was a piece of trivia that I actually left out, but there were at one point like 15 scripts for this. And what you wind up with is like an amalgamation of 4 of them, which like I don't think that's
typical.
Like terribly unusual to like combine scripts. But like to start with 15 and whittle it down to 4 and then
that's a lot, yeah.
Mix them together for a fucking slasher movie?
Yeah.
It's just not okay. But that's it for trivia.
All right.
You want to do some 1-star reviews?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You can bet your ass there's some
Like,
1-star
there's got to
reviews.
be tons of these.
There were a lot. All right. I have to make a fucking intro for this segment. But,
Yeah. We'll work on it.
This one is entitled Jump Scare on Elm Street. I figured this would be an entertaining remake, if nothing else. I was wrong. Dead wrong. There was much richer, mysterious element to the original film, and to my surprise, much more creative. I thought the kills and nightmare sequences would be vastly improved upon, but alas, gigabytes, green screens, and CGI cannot compete with hands-on creativity. No argument.
Yeah.
No argument.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah, it's like, this is fucking vanilla.
CW version. Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, this one here is entitled An Atrocious Mess. Once again, Platinum Dunes have raped another classic film in the name of the almighty dollar. All I can say is that they should be apologizing to the fans for this unbearable piece of crap.
I stand by that one also, yeah.
Yeah. You will love the title on this one. Michael Bay molested me. I only saw this movie because it was showing in the drive-in and I went with friends. All of us moaned and fidgeted. It was horrible, horrible film.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember this was the second movie. So I wonder what the
2010?
Yeah, it would have probably been like, this wouldn't have been opening night if this was the second movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like 2010. Probably like another horror movie.
It's probably, yeah.
Like a Seed of Chucky, maybe?
Maybe. Was it Wrath of the Titans?
Oh.
That is a shit show of a double feature.
Wrath wasn't very good, but it was better than this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what would have been the first movie ahead of this.
I'm sure somebody can Google it.
Shia LaBeouf's autobiography.
Jesus Christ. The Crispy Muppet Show 2010.
I used that meme picture of Jackie Earl Haley for the post for this on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like the Freddy we have at home.
It's a travesty. The disgustingly brilliant franchise, kitty killer, and nightmare slasher that is Freddy Krueger has been resurrected as a rubbish sock face, a melted gimp, a burnt puppet. Yeah. This guy's real mad. And this is going to be our last 1-star review. Who's going to kill Michael Bay already? As you can see by reading any of the other reviews for A Nightmare on Elm Street from 2010, it was a horrible film. The issue that nobody's addressed, however, is that there's no way that this could possibly be good. The deck was stacked against it from the beginning. That's it in a nutshell.
Valid argument.
Yeah, like, there's no way for this to be better, so then there's no point. Unless you're going to take it a completely different route, which they didn't do, and just, like, make something as good.
It's like Frank Sinatra and Frank Sinatra Jr. There's no way you're going to be better than Frank Sinatra.
No. Jesus Christ, no. Yeah, don't do the same stuff if you're Frank Sinatra Jr.
Yeah.
Make rock music.
Yeah. Take up farming. Fucking do anything other than be a crooner.
That's it.
All right. We will move on to the better known as.
I know you. I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
I feel like we are going to blow right through this segment. There's just like not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, I see that.
We will start off with Samuel Bayer, who is the director of this. There's a reason why this feels like it was directed for people with short attention spans. This motherfucker's made a lot of music videos.
Oh, really?
This dude directed my like teens and 20s. I honestly did not even realize it.
I wonder if that's why Michael Bay hooked up with him, because like that's where Michael Bay started, wasn't it?
I probably, yeah. This honestly might be his only like feature movie. We'll go over some of the people he's done videos for: Pearl Jam, The Offspring, Mudcrutch. He's done a lot of videos for Garbage. He did a Michael Jackson video, My Chemical Romance, Green Day. He pretty much directed all of the videos on American Idiot. Maroon 5. He directed a video called Absolute Garbage. I realize that's about the band, but it's very much about this movie also.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake, Pink. He directed from Welcome to the Black Parade. He directed Welcome to the Black Parade and Famous Last Words. He directed Bullet in the Bible from Green Day, Blink 182, Stay Together for the Kids. He directed that video. He directed the video for Jesus of Suburbia.
God damn.
Wake Me Up When September Ends, Holiday, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, American Idiot. He did a couple of Sheryl Crow videos, Good Charlotte, Pat Benatar, the Cranberries. We'll get to some of the Cranberries. He did the big one. He did Zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. He directed a couple of videos for Bowie, Papa Roach, Lenny Kravitz. He directed for the Smashing Pumpkins, Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Nice.
He directed an Aerosmith video, Poison. Directed a bunch of Marilyn Manson videos. Robbie Williams, Marilyn Manson, Coma White, and Rock is Dead from Mechanical Animals, which is the only good Marilyn Manson album, in my opinion.
You're allowed to have that opinion, but you are mistaken.
Everlast, The Rolling Stones, John Mellencamp.
I don't give a shit.
He did the video for Doll Parts for Hole. Toad the Wet Sprocket, Fall Down. Collective Soul, Iron Maiden. He did the video for You, for Candlebox. Did a video for Rush. More Pat Benatar, Melissa Etheridge, Iron Maiden again, Tesla again. Directed the video for Poison Heart for the Ramones.
Hell yeah.
He directed the No Rain video for Blind Melon. There's
Jesus
literally
Christ.
nobody in our generation who has not seen that music video.
A million times.
Yeah. It gets bigger too, trust me. Jesus and Mary Chain. He directed Mama, I'm Coming Home for Ozzy Osbourne. He directed Smells Like Teen Spirit for Nirvana.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking, and the biggest one yet, Richie Sambora. But yeah, I mean, like, if he just directed like Smells Like Teen Spirit and what was the other, like the Zombie and No Rain, like that's Video Hall of Fame right there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, we're apparently frozen, but if you
Oh shit! Yeah,
hold on,
I am frozen.
it's not frozen on mine though.
It is on mine. I do not know what that is about.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, if you come back, we're live again. We're gonna keep going on. All I can say is, if you're frozen, refresh. We're gonna move on. Up next, Jackie Earl Haley, who again didn't do a bad job as Freddy. He just did not get a great, script
Anything.
to work with. Yeah. He is probably most well known as being Kelly from the first 3 Bad News Bears movies.
He's most well known for being Rorschach.
Oh yeah. For our audience, probably.
Yeah.
Fucking. I mean, that was Bad News Bears is huge though. Like.
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah,
like I love Bad News Bears.
Yeah, he is Rorschach in the Watchmen movie. He shows up in a lot of shit, not much known shit lately, to be quite frank. Last real known movie he was in was the lead of Battle Angel. That was 2019. Kurt Cobain was number 1 with a bullet. Anyway, he was in 2 episodes of Narcos Mexico. He was the Terror in the Amazon reboot of The Tick, which was actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
He was in that awesome version of The Dark Tower.
That didn't exist. That never came out. I never watched that. That was.
He was in the first season only, I believe, of Preacher.
I loved that comic book.
Yeah.
And then when that show came out, I was so excited and so let down.
The first season was good. And
That's
then-
it. Yeah,
yeah.
First season.
You should probably stop after that.
Yeah.
Once they get to New Orleans, that show fucking just dies, story-wise. And never recovers. He was in Shutter Island.
Oh, semi-pro.
Yeah, semi-pro. He's the one fan of the basketball team.
You ever been punched in the jejunum?
He's in Maniac Cop 3, Badge of Silence. Doll Man. He's in the greatest TV series ever, Renegade.
Hell yeah.
He was in an episode of that show, Get a Life, with Chris Elliott. You ever see that show?
I don't think so.
It is so bizarre and hilarious. It's really surreal.
Chris Elliott's just a weird dude.
Yeah. The one joke I remember that always stuck with me, there was one episode where he's got a piece of wood and he's whittling it down for the whole episode, and somebody's like, "Oh, what are you making?" He's like, "I'm making myself a bow." And at the end of the episode, he's got this fucking full on compound fucking bow.
So dumb.
Yeah. Oh shit. He was in Murder, She Wrote! I honestly missed that on my go-through on the research.
Goddamn.
That was in 1986. That was season 2 Murder, She Wrote, maybe season 3. He was in an episode of the original MacGyver in 1985. That might be the... Oh, this man has been on the fuck boat not once, but twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the Bad News Bears
Yeah.
movies.
Kelly was the one, the older kid on the dirt bike. Right?
Yeah, the kid who smoked. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Planet of the Apes TV series for an episode. And that's it. We'll move on from there. His first roles in the Carol Burnett Show, 1972. Up next, Rooney Mara, again of the football Rooney's and Maras.
Yeah.
She's been in some movies. I'm not gonna lie, she's pretty fucking vanilla. She's just very forgettable. In my opinion, yeah. She's in something upcoming called Bucking Fastard. Sure. She was in Nightmare Alley in 2021. I honestly do not remember her in that movie, but I've only seen that once.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably go back for it because I didn't love it the first time I watched it. I don't know if I gave it a fair shake.
Yeah.
or if it was one of those like, oh, this is a little boring. Where's my phone? Kind of movies.
I liked it. It just wasn't like, didn't scratch the Del Toro itch, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of what it was.
Yeah. She was a voice in Kubo and the Two Strings, which was pretty good. I liked that movie. It was like
It's
an animated.
so good.
Yeah. I did enjoy that. Let's see. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That's probably what she's most known for. I did not enjoy that movie. I was bored as fuck.
Were you?
Yeah. She was in The Social Network also. That was also 2010. I think that's it for the notable stuff. She's in 2 episodes of ER.
Yeah, Youth in Revolt was
I honestly don't remember that. Where was that?
right there.
Oh, right there. I keep going up and down. Law and Order SVU. Her first role was in a sequel to Urban Legends, which was just a ripoff of Scream.
Gross.
Yeah. He is in Strange Darling pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's in Smile.
Yeah, he's in Smile and Smile 2.
The first Smile was okay.
I liked the second one a lot better.
Really?
Yeah. The first one was just like meh. The second one was a lot more interesting, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, both of those. Smile 2 was 2024. Strange Darling was 2023.
Oh, God. Stop burping.
Oh, my bad.
I'm hydrated.
He was also in the Scream reboot in 2022.
Is it a reboot?
It was a continuation, but it was a reboot. It wasn't a remake. It's a reboot of the franchise.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
He was a voice in Far Cry 5. That might be it as far as the notable shit. He was in an episode of The Walking Dead, Criminal Minds.
Please go up. Up. He played Lou Reed
in the CBGB movie.
Is that the one with Alan Rickman?
I believe.
Yeah.
I heard it was just like schmaltzy bullshit, so I never watched it.
Oh, dude, no, it's so fucking good.
Is it really?
It's so fun.
All right.
No, definitely watch that movie.
I remember I wanted to go there like before it closed, and convincing a bunch of suburban kids to go to fucking Manhattan was not an easy chore, and I did not get to go.
That sucks.
Yeah. He played Bart Allen in 4 episodes of Smallville. He played the character Impulse. He was in Jennifer's Body in 2009, which I've been meaning to revisit. I haven't seen it since it first came out.
Yeah, it looked really dumb when it came out.
It seems to have gotten a lot more appreciation over the years.
It's become kind of a cult hit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I never saw it because it looked like shit.
There's not much here. We're gonna. He was in Wet Hot American Summer in 2001, the original movie, which is really hilarious. Moving on, Katie Cassidy is up next. She is probably most well known for playing Black Canary on Arrow and like the related shows there.
Oh yeah.
Other than that,
no.
I want to say she was in something else like notable. 12 episodes of Gossip Girl, 18 episodes of Melrose Place. That's got to be a reboot. 2009, 2010.
That nobody asked for.
Yeah. 6 episodes.
It's like when they redid 90210. It's like, no, what are you doing?
Nobody wanted it.
Nobody wants that.
6 episodes of Supernatural. She was in the Black Christmas remake in 2006.
I did hear that was pretty good.
Yeah, we'll get around to that someday when we need to do a slasher because we're running out of monster movies.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah. She was in the Adam Sandler movie Click. 4 episodes of Seventh Heaven. She was in the Eminem music video for Just Lose It, 2004. We're going to move on. Thomas Dekker is up next. This dude I did not realize was John Connor in the Terminator Chronicles TV show.
Yeah. No, TJ, I did not say that Smallville was a cult hit. I said that Jennifer's Body has become a cult hit.
Yeah. Fantastic Allison Mack joke.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nexium.
Headquarters is like it's between here and the Heritage. So yeah. Very close. That building is still empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
Because people got branded in it.
It's probably because of the sex crimes, I'm going to say. Yeah. He was in Star Trek Picard, which I gave up on like halfway through season 2.
Season 1 was so good.
And season 2 was garbage.
It just became a greatest hits.
Yeah, I even tried watching the first couple of episodes of season 3. It was like, all right, they're getting the band back together.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Other than that, what have we got?
Nothing.
Crap.
Oh, Elvira's movie Macabre.
Oh. She was doing that in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think she did one season of that.
I mentioned the Terminator Chronicles.
Could not get into that at all.
Whore. 2008.
Rude.
Yeah.
But, okay.
He was in 12 episodes of Heroes, too, in 2006 and 2007. I don't remember that. Well, not that he's got a memorable face or anything.
Yeah.
I don't remember the character of Zack either, so. 9 episodes of Seventh Heaven also. He was a voice in 2 episodes of the Jackie Chan Adventures. 1 episode of the Mummy animated series. Land Before Time, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV series.
Yeah.
A couple of American Tail movies. He's in 3 episodes of Seinfeld. Extreme Ghostbusters. There's a lot of voice work. Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah.
He's in the 90s Village of the Damned, too. 95. He's in a lot of Star Trek shit. Star Trek Voyager, 2 episodes. Star Trek Generations as Picard's kid. 1994.
I didn't know that the character of Picard's kid didn't have a name.
Yeah. His name's Picard's kid.
Yeah.
Up next, Kellen Lutz, who is most notable for being in the Twilight movies.
Yeah.
He is one of the sparkly vampires. Other than that, he's been on that FBI show on CBS, one of the spinoffs. I've never seen it, but I'm sure one of your grandparents has.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Did you watch Matlock this week?
I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
It's the finale.
Oh, was it?
I believe so. Yeah.
It's been a long season.
It was good. I really hope they're coming back for season 2. The other notable thing, he was notable in quotes. We had the year we had the dueling Hercules movies. He was Hercules in the non-rock Hercules movies.
We just talked about that movie.
It keeps popping
Who else
up.
was in that?
Oh, you're gonna make me
Was
look
that
up
last
again.
week?
Was it last week or maybe 2 weeks ago? None of these people are ringing any bells.
Who would have been in it? Somebody was in this,
Yeah.
last week or the week before.
Somebody not in the top cast here. Sarai Gavati. I usually get that, but it's a little bit spicy sometimes. I think we're done with this, dude.
Was what's his name in it? The guy that played Leatherface. Was it him?
Maybe
Andrew
Brunarski.
Yeah.
Who
Either
gives a
way.
shit? Really? Who gives a shit? He was in that show Generation Kill on HBO, which was about like the second Iraq War.
Mm-hmm.
6 Feet Under, 1 episode of that. We're gonna move on.
Yeah. Bye.
Up next, Clancy Brown, who we have talked before, but he's just so fucking awesome that we have to mention that he's in this movie. Oh, that's right. He's in one of the Expendables movies. Yeah.
Yeah, who gives a shit after the second one though?
Yeah.
Like 1, awesome, great idea, like super good. 2, okay, make it a little bigger, bring in some of the side guys that maybe you didn't have the budget for.
Yeah.
A third one, huh?
And then 4? 4 was painful.
You know what's not painful? Watching most of everything that Clancy Brown is in.
Yeah, like The Shawshank Redemption, Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok. He is Damien Darkblood on the Invincible series, who looks to be a major character in the next season. We're gonna move on because we've talked about him before, but he's the fucking Kurgan.
Yeah,
you know Clancy Brown.
Fucking Kurgan.
Yeah. And last up, we have Connie Britton. She is also in a ton of stuff. You've seen her in probably at least one thing here and there. As far as most notable, she was in the Friday Night Lights series, maybe that.
The first season of American Horror Story.
Yes. Sure. Well, first season of American Horror Story. It's the first season of White Lotus. American Horror Story, 13 episodes of that. She was in 98 episodes of Nashville on ABC, so that's probably what she's most known as.
Jesus Christ.
She's in that movie Professor Marston and the Wonder Women. She's about the creator of...
the kinky creator of Wonder Woman?
That dude, yeah. Yep. No, a woman who superpowers is a rope and fucking...
ties men up.
Shackles, huh? Yeah. Wonder what that's about. Yeah, she was also on 76 episodes of Friday Night Lights. She was on 100 episodes of Spin City on ABC.
Oh, damn.
Which was a really good show.
Was that Michael J. Fox?
Well, yeah, when he was on it was really good.
Yeah, he left that when he got too shaky.
Too sick, yeah. Was it Charlie Sheen that took over after him, maybe?
I think it might have been.
Yeah. And that'll do it for the better known as... Let's move on to the crapshoot.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned it before, but I fucking saw Sinners. I have not stopped thinking about this fucking movie since
Is it that good?
Dude, it is fucking awesome.
Because the trailers make it look good.
It is it's a really good just popcorn movie.
Yeah.
You want to see cool vampire movies in the South? Great. But there is so much to unpack in this fucking movie.
Really?
First of all, hats off to Ryan Coogler because it's an original fucking story, completely original, not based on anything.
Yeah.
An R-rated movie that raked in 60 fucking something $1 million this weekend,
good.
Which is mind blowing. It is a good, just like I said, on its face, popcorn movie. I want to watch a cool vampire movie.
Yeah.
There is so much subtext and so much stuff to dissect. There is one scene in this movie that there was actually two scenes because they mirror each other.
Yeah.
That I cannot stop thinking about.
Really?
It is everybody, you'll see it I've been looking on Threads mostly. It is just nonstop.
Everybody's talking about the same shit.
How awesome fucking this movie is, and they're the scene, and it's this scene. I'm going to be this isn't a plot spoiler, but it does give away an artistic flourish, basically.
Okay.
So if you don't want to hear anything, fucking tune out now. I realized I was an asshole last week and spoiled fucking Last of Us for probably a lot of people. So I'm going to try to be better about that.
Yeah.
But the thing that I spoiled happened this week, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, there is one scene. Well, in the beginning of the movie, there's a narration talking about how in every culture there is the person they refer to as the firekeeper in this culture, the whatever in this culture, the griot in African culture. It's the person who is the storyteller, the musician, the storyteller, the person who's keeps everybody entertained at night, basically.
Yep.
And like they talk about how like in Legends, like there can, this is like an incredible gift, and like it can be so powerful that it draws on spirits from the past and the future. But also like because of having this gift, it's also like a magnet for evil. So it's like setting up the fucking movie. And there is a fucking scene that it's like just mind blowing. Like, one of the characters in the movie is like a younger kid, and like he's learning to play the blues. Like his father's a preacher, like doesn't want him to play the blues, obviously. And he's his cousins are Michael B. Jordan's characters.
Okay.
And they're picking him up. They want him to work in their juke joint that they're opening up. And like he's fucking amazing. He's like super talented, and like he plays like a couple of songs in the movies. Like he plays for like Delroy Lindo's character, who's like a legendary blues man. He's like blown away by him.
Yeah.
So like you just see like little bits of it throughout the movie, and then like when the everything's going on at the juke joint, like when it's in full swing, like the party, the old blues guy, like he's like, hey, we have a new guy here tonight. We're gonna pull him up to bring a song, to play a song, and like he plays a song, and it's just fucking. It is this like it's this incredible fucking scene. Like he's just playing his song, and like he's just it's a beautiful fucking song, of course. Like
Yeah.
But like as he's playing it, like all of a sudden you see like the music changes a little bit. Like you hear like a guitar come in, like an electric guitar, and then like all of a sudden there's a guy standing next to him, looks like Bootsy Collins.
What?
Yeah, it's a little like what the fuck like at first, but like you realize it's calling back to that thing at the beginning, where it's talking about how like this gift is so powerful it calls on the future and the past.
Okay.
So like that guy starts playing, and then like you hear like the music changes again, and like you see on stage there's a guy fucking like spinning records, like mixing shit.
Okay.
And then like it's just fucking all like these genres of music that have been like touched by the blues and like influenced by the blues and like just black culture in general, like just all start coming out of the woodwork, and like they're all just playing this fucking song until like literally they burn the roof down, like metaphorically of course, but like it plays out like you see the roof burning down until they're just in like a burning structure outside still playing this fucking amazing song. And it's just like, holy fuck, that is like just mind blowing.
Yeah.
And then like this plays on like one of the major themes of the fucking movie, how like the white vampire, like the little heavy-handed, like the metaphor sometimes is like just he basically his whole thing is he's like after this kid, the kid who's playing the song.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want your stories, I want your music. Like he's just saying like it's all about cultural appropriation, like that part of it anyway.
Yeah.
And like there's a scene later on where it's the vampire leading the same type of thing outside the barn. And it's the same thing. Well, it's the same thing, but also it's also the complete opposite. Like it's fucking, somebody just playing music, doing it well, but as opposed to like where you had the scene earlier in the juke joint, it's like it's messy. People are just dancing how they want to dance, like they're all over the place. Like the kid's just walking around playing, like just wherever he goes, he's playing, like just shit's all over. And like when the vampire is leading it, it's just like he's like doing this like super complicated like Irish river dance, where it's as opposed to like the kid, his name's Preacher Boy, where he's just kind of like doing his own thing. He's doing this like super like just technical thing, and all the people who've been turned into vampires are like now like singing and dancing like all in fucking unison.
Yeah.
And it's it's mirroring that scene, but it is completely fucking soulless.
Yeah.
And like it's terrifying, whereas like the scene you just saw like a little while ago is like it's joyous, it's like overwhelming, and it's just fucking like holy shit. When then you see it again, it's just like chilling because there's just nothing to it. It's just soulless, like, and it's just like I just want your stories. I want your music. I want to do that, but it's going to be that same like soulless shit. It's not going to be the same. Like, fucking this movie is so amazing. Like that's just one aspect of the movie that I've just like gone on about for like 15 minutes.
Really?
Like there are so many fucking things to unpack in this movie.
Yeah.
There is like a mid-credit. You have to stay till the very end because like I made the mistake of leaving early. I caught the mid-credit scene, which is the important one, but there's another one like post credits. It's just the kid.
You remember
playing
when they
music.
used to put the movie in the movie?
Yeah, no, this one was like, this is a major scene that like should have been in the movie, the one in the mid credits.
Yeah.
Completely changes the fucking direction of everything. Changes like this movie is so fucking good. There's so much potential. Like any of the main characters, you can do a fucking movie on, or like a TV series or a comic series. Like there's so much potential like in this universe. It's so fucking rich for storytelling. Like
Okay.
Michael Jordan's characters, they're twins, and like their story is like they're from this little like shitty town in Mississippi.
Oh, I didn't realize he played two characters.
Yeah, he plays twins. I don't know if they get drafted or whatever, but you know they talk about how they went off to war, and then like when they came back, they wanted to get out, so they went to Chicago and were working for like Al Capone. Like that's a whole fucking movie in its own. And then like there's the whole vampire plot.
Yeah.
Once that resolves, like it's like, you think it's the end of the movie. No, there's like a whole fucking dessert fucking to the movie.
Really?
Where it's just like I don't want to spoil it because it's just like
okay.
Yeah. It's like I spent like half my day at work today for the few hours I actually did put in. Just bullshitting with one of my friends at work, just talking about this movie back and forth. Yeah,
sick.
It is like I know people are hyping the shit out of it, and like that's probably going to take away from some people's like, enjoyment of it. But it's fucking amazing. Like, yeah, it is. It's like easily my movie of the year so far. It's going to be very fucking tough to beat. Like not just horror movie, like movie of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. Monkey did not suck, surprisingly. Also, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. Jesus Christ! I don't think I. What have I done? We are still hardcore binging Love After Lockup.
Fuck! I realized I haven't watched
just a fucking buffet of garbage.
I haven't watched Gemstones from last night yet.
Oh yeah, no.
I thought last week's was great. The one with Michael Rooker.
Yeah. Well, like
you were saying, it was like a filler episode.
The episode was good, but like there's no substance in it.
Yeah.
It just brings in Michael Rooker.
Yeah. I thought it was a great episode.
Yeah. Like all of the
because
all of the like prelude like episodes are like where they go back. Kids.
Like I wasn't a fan of the opener with like Bradley Cooper and the fucking Revolutionary War.
You didn't like that?
I did not like that episode.
Why?
I don't know. It just was because I was waiting for like the show to come back. Like I probably would have liked it if it wasn't the opener. I think, like if that was like episode 2 or 3.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But I will say this episode made that episode better.
Yeah.
Like with the Bible coming back into play. Like
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a big feature of this season is that Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so. Like if you had like an intro episode with, something to do with that Bible and then you bring it back, but I like the order that it was in. I was expecting the Bradley Cooper thing to like be cut like halfway through and then go to the modern timeline, but I liked it like all the way through. It was a really well done fucking episode.
Yeah, no, it was good. I was like so disappointed that like we didn't get back to the show first.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been loving that show.
I think it was okay for me because I've been binging it up until that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gemstoned.
Yeah, you didn't wait a year to watch.
All gemstoned up, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Last of Us came back this week, and these first 2 episodes have been fucking great.
I gotta watch that. Like everybody tells me it's so good.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Monique watched it. She likes it. So maybe I'll rewatch it, or she'll rewatch it, and I'll go through it the first time.
Yeah, I finished this week the Creature Commandos comics.
Yeah,
they're all right. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Like most comic miniseries are just like you just read it. Like
you can only do so much.
Yeah, it was good for a comic miniseries. I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the characters from the show, which is kind of disappointing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was like a revolving door of fucking characters for them.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, I fucking love that show. I cannot recommend that enough. They had a GI Robot for t-shirt for sale this week at T-Ville, and I almost got it. So isn't it a wonderful day to kill Nazis?
Yes, all of them are.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else have I watched or done? Nothing. Nothing really.
I also saw The Amateur this week at the movies. That was pretty good too.
The Amateur
with Rami Malek and Lawrence Fishburne.
I don't.
Scored 3 Steve Ditko omnibus is nice.
Oh damn. I don't know that I know what that is.
It was pretty good. It was like a spy thriller. Rami Malek is like an analyst for like the CIA. His wife is Rachel Brosnahan. Like she is on like a business trip in London, like gets killed in a terrorist attack, and he like just wants to fucking like get the guys who did it.
Okay.
Like he wants to like train to like be the guy who fucking goes after them and kill them. He's just like a little like wussy analyst.
Yeah.
And he ends up like blackmailing his bosses into letting him do it basically. And like Lawrence Fishburne is like the guy who's supposed to train him. And it's really fucking good. He ends up like they're just like his bosses are basically just stringing him along until they can kill him, until they know like whatever he's got on them like isn't going to get out. And like he fucking goes after the people who are like you killed his wife, and like because he's like a nerd, he like uses science and shit to kill them.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking good. Pretty good movie. Yeah.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing Sinners. I'm gonna have to wait for that to hit streaming though.
Yeah.
Or maybe somebody has a cracked fire stick at their house.
Yar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot recommend that enough. I got to see it again. It was really good.
I'm not excited about anything new and coming out. I don't think, and I don't think there's much out right now.
Yeah.
Especially in terms of horror. Like you had
Sinners,
Sinners and The Monkey.
The Monkey was a while ago at this point.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, The Monkey was what?
February. End of February, I
was
think.
it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It was only 2 months ago, but
trying to think of like what's coming up as far as horror. Warriors keeps getting talked about. I really do want to see that.
Warriors?
That is by the dude who made Barbarian.
Oh, okay.
Zach Kreger from White Kids Unit.
Like Barbarian was okay, but like
I dug it. I thought that was good.
It was fine. Like I like that it was something new and something different. I don't think it executed the way people wanted it to.
Yeah, nothing coming out. Yeah. Although I think we're like finally getting to the point where shit is coming out after the strikes.
Yeah. I think my problem with Barbarian is the same as like anything that has what's fucking
Justin Long.
Justin Long. I don't think Justin Long is a good horror actor.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it boils down to. Is like he's in good stuff and he is a good actor. I just don't like him in horror.
I did watch a little bit of Tusk this week.
Why would you?
Because I kind of like it.
Why?
It was on.
I don't understand why people like Tusk.
To each their own, man.
Yes, but nobody can explain it to me. They're just like, I don't know, I like it. All right.
Fucked up and I like it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm playing the hell out of Call of Duty this week. They introduced Jay and Silent Bob as playable characters.
I saw
and Bloodman and Chronic too.
Oh, I saw one of Jay's like finishing moves or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like make somebody do a bong rip on a shotgun or something like that.
Blunt Man comes with a blunt saber. Michael Parks rules in it. Yeah, it's another good reason. I can't hydrate, TJ. Sorry, I finished my beer.
Oh.
I'll
take one for the team.
Yeah, what the fuck else? I forgot to I gotta go to Earthworld, but I forgot to look for the second issue of The Mummy when I was there last time.
Oh, really?
I do want to keep reading that. I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but I read Absolute Green Lantern, which is pretty fucking good. I think I did mention that.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty crazy take on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I want to get into those, but like now they're starting to expand too much to the point where it's like I don't want to buy 10 comics.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they don't tie in yet, right? But like they're definitely fucking gonna.
Hoping a new one of the terrorists win. Hey, this is Canadian beer, man. You know the tariff I had to pay on this shit?
Nothing.
I'm trying to think of anything. I know
I don't
there's
think
probably
there is
more. Every week I always like, oh fuck, I was going to talk about that and I forgot.
Yeah.
We have Saratoga coming up in like a week and a half.
I got to do voice actor research.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but definitely gonna do that this weekend. I'll fucking send you.
We're still good for trivia cards from the last couple of times we've done it.
Yes, I have to specifically track them down. I had this issue a couple of months ago. I'm like, fuck, what happened to the trivia cards? And then I found them in the they're in the gear bag with the PA shit.
Yeah.
I just hope I left them there. I'm like, I'm gonna put them in this special place where I'm definitely gonna remember where I put them.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's hope I didn't do that.
Yep.
Let's really hope I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I gotta go buy some more We have prizes, to be clear, but I'm gonna sweeten that pot a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Saratoga's coming up. We should throw up the.
Oh yeah, that thing that I'm like, we should always have that up. That's like that's good advertising right there. And then people are like, oh, it takes away from the visual of the show.
It does. I don't want it up the whole time. But, we're gonna be lousy, not in a bad way. We're gonna be lousy with mead at Saratoga Comic Con because Thor's bringing it.
Oh Jesus.
I think Boots is bringing it. He said.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be
inundated.
Downing that delicious Bull and Bee mead, which you should go to thebullandbee.com and get some of their meadery. Get some of their mead from that meadery. Yeah, there's a that Brouts is gonna go unavenged. I can't hydrate. Sorry, I'm out of beer. Yeah.
We're gonna be at Saratoga, and then we're gonna be at Mid Hudson,
and Tampa Bay Comic Con.
You will be at Tampa Bay Comic Con at the same time.
Yeah. They announced this week Jonathan Rhys Davies.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So fucking that could be odd.
Please give me something.
Yeah. Somebody else too. I forget, but that was another big one.
That's it. That's where we're gonna be. Anything else comes up, we will let you know.
Yeah, get your ass to Saratoga. It's May 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
You are not gonna want to miss the trivia tournament.
It's gonna be the best time.
Now that I got that bonus, I'm gonna have to go to the liquor store to stock up for that.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I don't think I can get Bodega Cat delivered by. You know what? Let's fucking find out. Let's fucking find out. I will try to get some for that. If we get Bodega Cat, it's gonna be bad.
No, it's gonna be delicious.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you guys our socials, some advice, and get the fuck out of here. Our website is bigdumbmonsters.com. If you want to email us, get in touch with the show. Suggest us movies, suggest us beer we should drink, things we can change about the show. You've got a suggestion for a show. Maybe you want to work with us.
Thank you, TJ. Oh, yes. You're bringing the cookies. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just mentioned those awesome cookies the other day to somebody.
Yeah. They're legit.
Yeah.
If you have anything that you want to do, work with us, hire us to host an event for you, email us, bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. You can find us on Slasher, the all-horror social network. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. And you can find us occasionally logged into our Steam account playing video games as Big Dumb Monsters. Also, save art from his Venezuelan prison.org.
We are currently fundraising. We're crowdfunding. Yeah, to get art released from CCOT. Any day now. I am actually flying to El Salvador this week to meet with the president to negotiate that release. And always on Snap. Yes. Somebody join us. Join our Snap Alliance. Yeah.
Meh. MEH.
MEH BDM Network.
Yeah.
Yes. MEH is our clan, and then BDM Network is our tag.
Yep.
Has he been freed? No. Someday soon.
Fired.
Yeah, fired? No,
he hasn't been fired. He has.
I gotta get new glasses. I'm due next month.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's been doing firefighter training and EMT training.
I'm a good person. I want to help people.
But he's not. He's not a good person.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
I've known him. How long have I known him for? 15 years now.
No shit.
Yeah. We're not good people.
I've known you guys for 8 years already.
Is that it?
It seems that has been a while.
Yeah. God damn. No,
well, no.
You've known me longer than that.
Yeah, no, we've been playing D&D for 8 years. That's when I really knew you guys.
Yeah.
No, you have known since 2015, 15? Whatever the TV show was?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, that boy is evil.
Yep.
I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying,
confirm or deny.
Want to find the show on Threads or Instagram? You can find us at big_dumb_monsters. I had to think for a second. Am I giving the right address? I was.
You were.
Yeah, it's that's on both of those platforms.
Hell yeah.
If you are listening to this show in the audio-only podcast version, you are doing yourself a disservice.
You're missing out.
You're missing out on the live show. That happens every Monday night, 7:45 on Twitch and YouTube. You can find us on both of those platforms at Big Dumb Monsters. You should go check us out there. You should subscribe. You should like some videos. Whatever you can do to help us out, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Do the we're trying to do the grassroots following thing, man. So anybody that listens or watches and they like and subscribe and review, it boosts all the numbers. So then the next person can find it from the algorithm. So it's really important.
Is that all OJ got?
What?
He said 8 years. OJ got 9 for killing 2 people.
OJ got nothing for killing 2 people.
Technically, he got it for stealing merchandise, but we all know he got it for killing 2 people. Let's be realistic. Anyway, that could be debated on another show. That's going to be our 4th or 5th episode of What Happens Happens.
Yeah.
Whenever we get around to filming the other 3 or 4 of those. Yes, you should also come check out our merch store. That is at tpublic.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can search for Big Dumb Monsters, and you'll find the Big Dumb Monsters store, where we have all sorts of wares and merchandise for sale.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part of the show where I forget that there's no more plugs.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to stop talking.
All right. Now this is the part of the show where we give you some advice and let you get on with your night. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.